She stared at me, eyes wide, breath trembling, her hand hovering near her lips like she wasn't sure they still belonged to her. What are you doing?" she whispered. "Did you just kiss me?" And I panicked, sweating, heart screaming inside my chest, could only stutter, I was just giving first aid." If only she knew the truth, that moment changed everything, and none of this would have happened if she hadn't collapsed into my arms only 10 minutes earlier. It started on the hiking trail where I usually went to clear my head. Life had been heavy, working double shifts, trying to support my younger brother after our parents passed, and pretending I wasn't exhausted beyond repair. The mountains were my escape, the one place where the world felt quiet that day. The quiet didn't last long. That I heard a thud, sharp and sudden, echoing between the trees. I froze. It wasn't the sound of a branch falling. It sounded like a person. Instinct kicked in before I even knew what I was doing, and I sprinted toward the noise, and then I saw her. A woman, maybe late 20s, lying on the ground, one leg scraped, her forehead bleeding just enough to scare anyone. Her breathing was shallow. She looked like someone who had fought the world too long and finally lost strength. Hey. Can you hear me?" I knelt beside her, her eyelids fluttered. "Water." I can't," her voice cracked like it had been carrying too many unspoken stories. I gently lifted her into a sitting position. She leaned against me, barely conscious. I checked her pulse, her breathing. She'd fainted from dehydration, panic, and the heat. I knew the signs. My father used to train me in basic first aid when I was younger. "Stay with me, okay? I got you." But she didn't. She slipped into unconsciousness again, her head falling against my chest. Panic rose in my throat. There was no signal here. No way to call for immediate help. And her breathing had weakened. The training kicked in. I set her carefully on the ground, tilted her head back, and began basic response checks, but then she suddenly stopped breathing fully. Her breaths were barely there, fading. No, come on," I begged quietly. I leaned down to give rescue breaths the way I was taught. 2 careful breaths to stabilize her until I could carry her to higher ground where I might get a signal, and that was exactly when her eyes snapped open, her gaze locked onto mine, confused, startled, disoriented, and for a second, my lips brushed hers. In the brief moment before I pulled back, she inhaled sharply. What are you doing? Did you just kiss me?" My heart nearly fell out of my body. I was just giving first aid." "You fainted, you weren't breathing right." "I wasn't, I didn't." She blinked, staring like she was trying to piece it together. Like she wasn't sure whether to be angry or grateful. A slow, soft shiver went through her. "You saved me," she whispered. I swallowed hard. "Anyone would have." "No," she said, voice trembling. "Not anyone." And for a moment, everything around us felt impossibly still. I carried her to a shaded spot, gave her water, cleaned her wound with the small kit in my bag, and tried to ease her shaking. She watched me like she was seeing a stranger she desperately wanted to trust. "My name is Maya," she finally said. "I didn't expect today to go like this." I laughed quietly. "Yeah, me neither." She smiled, weak but real. "Stay with me? Just until I feel okay?" Of course. I didn't know then that staying with her would change my entire life. We rested under the trees until her breathing steadied. I stayed close but respectful, trying to keep her calm. She kept watching me, eyes soft, thoughtful, almost searching. "You look like someone who knows pain," she murmured. The words hit deeper than I expected. "We all carry something." She hesitated. "Tell me yours." I didn't usually open up to strangers, especially not ones I just unintentionally kissed during first aid. But something about her made honesty feel simple. "Safe, I'm taking care of my younger brother," I said. "He's 16. Our parents passed away 2 years ago. I'm working a lot to keep us afloat." Her expression softened. "That's a lot for one person." I shrugged, pretending it wasn't heavy. "You get used to surviving when you have no choice." A silence settled between us, not awkward, just full. "And you?" I asked gently. "What brought you out here alone?" She exhaled slowly. "Running." "From what?" "From a life where everyone depends on me and no one sees me." Her voice cracked. "I'm the youngest hospital administrator in my state. People think I'm strong. But I just wanted to breathe today." Something tightened in my chest. You don't have to run here, I said softly. Not right now. Her eyes glistened. You make it sound easy. Not easy, I replied. Just possible. She looked away, hiding her trembling lip. Maybe it was the exhaustion, maybe the vulnerability, but she leaned too far sideways and winced sharply. Her injured leg gave out. Without thinking, I caught her, she gasped, gripping my shoulder. I'm sorry, I didn't mean. You're okay, I whispered. I've got you. Her heartbeat thudded against my chest, fast and unsteady. Mine wasn't much calmer. After a moment, she spoke quietly. About earlier. I didn't think you were trying to kiss me. I was just startled. No one has been that close to me in a long time. I laughed nervously. Well, I'm not in the habit of kissing unconscious strangers, so you're safe. She laughed, a soft, beautiful sound. Still, thank you for saving me. Her gratitude lingered in the air, warm and fragile. We eventually reached a lookout point where I finally got signal. I called for help. While waiting, she rested her head lightly on my shoulder. I didn't move. I didn't dare break the moment the rescue team arrived, but before they took her away, she grabbed my wrist gently. Can I see you again? Her voice shook. I don't want this to be the end. My throat tightened. Yeah, I said quietly. I'd like that. And, one more thing, she whispered with a shy half smile. Next time, if you kiss me, can it not be for first aid? I felt my face flush. I'll try. We both laughed, soft, unspoken promises between us, and as the rescuers led her away, she kept her eyes on me until the very last second, like she already knew this moment traced the beginning of something neither of us expected, but both of us suddenly needed.